Hey everybody, this is Damien with Hidden Fairway. Wanted to make a quick tutorial video from beginning to end so you get a better idea of what it's like to get in, to go through all the systems and just get hitting. It's about a 5-minute process start to back, so it's pretty simple. I want to point out we have a parking spot just south of the location. You have this really nice walkway. We always have a ton of street parking, but if all else fails, we do have a spot just south. So our first stop is going to be at the door. Every time you make a reservation, you're going to get a new code sent for the door. So let me give you a quick demo. All you need to do is put your 4-digit code and then hit the check mark after. So let me show you really quick. 4, and then we're going to hit the check mark and we're inside. Since this is more of a how-to video and not necessarily a tour, I'll make a separate tour video for members or future members if they just want to check out the space. But the number one thing I would do when you arrive, there's a very high likelihood the screen will be off, but the computer will be on. So we're just going to hit the space bar to get the computer woken up. And while it gets going, I'm going to recommend that you use the remote that says soundbar on it to pair your soundbar to your Bluetooth. And that really makes all the difference once you're in here as far as having your own music and being able to really enjoy the time. Another thing I really recommend is we have our TV. I don't want to turn it on for copyright reasons, same reason I won't play any music right now just in case. But this is our TV remote right here. And then this is the soundbar one. And then since we already hit the space bar to wake up the computer, now we can use the white remote, it says projector on it, to go ahead and turn on the projector. You see the green light on the projector and it's starting. It should take about 10 seconds. It's already going. All right, so now we're seated in the command center, we'll call it, and we have the computer on, the projector on, everything looks good. So all you need to do when you arrive is, if you don't have your own login, we're just gonna hit this one that says house account. If you look at it right here, house account, and we press start. And this will create what's called a session. A session can usually handle around 140 to 150 swings. And think of it as more of like a folder where your shots are stored, rather than you can only have 150 shots total for the day. If you hit over 150 shots, all you're gonna do is just add a new session. So when you show up, it creates this right here. This is a session. We do not need to name it. We literally don't need to do anything except click add. We click add and we are all set. You'll notice here in a second, it says E6. That means we are integrated with the software on the left monitor here. And this is what this looks like. What we're gonna do is drag the mouse to the left, and to get to the driving range, we're gonna go ahead and hit practice. We already have a guest here, so we're gonna go ahead and hit next. Driving range, next. Flat range, and tee off. Super easy. So now we'll notice every single shot will be integrated side to side. And if we hit this middle column here where it says club, we can have our club face as we're swinging and hitting on both sides. So if we want to go ahead and get out of the regular driving range, let's say we want to play a couple holes, all we're going to do again is drag the mouse, hit the E6 cube down here on the bottom left, over here, bottom left, E6. We're going to hit exit round and main menu. We're right at the main menu now. And all we need to do now is hit play golf. And here we can add guests if we want to add them here in the middle, or we can remove players depending on how many people we have. The only reason this particular menu is important is because we want to hit this pencil here. And here's where we can control our tee box. So let's just say white now. We'll hit accept. We'll hit next. Stroke play, next. And here are all our courses. Let's pick Cog Hill, for example. We're gonna hit next. Here we have, I like keeping the gimmies inside 10 feet and the mulligans at unlimited. And all we're gonna do is hit tee off. And we're all set to play. You can go ahead and tee off. And again, same thing as when we did on the driving range. Anything you need to do, if you need to take a mulligan or you need to exit out, go ahead and just click that E6 cube on the bottom left and you'll be all set. Biggest thing to remember at the end of the day is we're gonna go ahead, leave this on the main menu. And this one, we're gonna go ahead and click our session. And we're just gonna go ahead and delete it before we head out. And hit exit here. And leave this just how we found it. And then make sure also at the end of the day, we shag our golf balls and we wanna leave them all here like this.